What's going on, everybody? Kennybombx is back in the building. I went out of town this weekend for AEW Dynasty, and I had a great time, but I was not planning on making a video today. That's until 2K dropped another teaser for something that could be included in this mysterious patch that was teased pretty heavily 2 weeks ago. We thought it was going to release last week, but here we are. Another week, and as of right now, we still have not seen a patch. But this is a pretty big tease, because it's WrestleMania season, and if we end up getting this before WrestleMania, then I'm sure a lot of big things will follow as we lead into that show. So we gotta talk about it. But first, help me out by taking a moment to drop a like on this video. And don't forget to smash that subscribe button, especially if you don't want to miss any updates on WWE 2K25. Now let's get into it.
Run, boy, they coming on.
Alright, so we got a quick 1-minute trailer where 2K hypes up WrestleMania 41 using WWE 2K25. And I would love to make this trailer full screen for y'all. I would also love to share the audio, but for some reason, unlike other games, WWE will flag your videos and take them down sometimes whenever you do reactions, so we gotta be extra careful. Let's go ahead and check this out and see if we can spot anything new that could be added pretty soon. I know there's one big thing, but let's see if we can find anything else. So the trailer starts with WrestleMania 40, and as we know, last year after WrestleMania 40 dropped, they dropped the arena, and they also dropped some other Persona cards and stuff like that as well. And I will say, WrestleMania 41, one of my least favorite WrestleMania arenas. I don't like the big logo in the front with the green stuff all over the place. Just wasn't for me. But here we go to WrestleMania 41. We see Jey Uso, Jade Cargill, CM Punk, Jacob Fatu. We got Gunther. We have Roman Reigns, Tiffany Stratton, Charlotte, and pay attention to these names because I'm naming them for a reason. And we also saw Kevin Owens, who we can actually write off of this list that I just went through. But then you see last, we got John Cena. Now this is the thing that stands out here the most. John Cena has a new attire. Now, it's worth noting, because some people were saying that they got the Titantrons wrong. This is actually babyface John Cena, because this is what he wore at the Elimination Chamber. Well, I guess it's kind of babyface John Cena. He did end the night off as a heel, so you can really call it whatever you want. I will not be going back and forth with you guys on that. But what I will say is this. They should have made this man change his presentation when he made the turn. New fit, new music, completely new John Cena. This is supposed to be the biggest heel turn of all time, and they completely ruined it, in my personal opinion. But as y'all can see, we got Travis Scott in the back there. We'll be talking about him in another video, but I don't think this is going to be the only new John Cena attire we get, because this is before WrestleMania, so I would not be surprised if he comes out with a new look at WrestleMania, and I wouldn't be surprised if we got that new attire added to the game after WrestleMania 41. Because if you think back to WWE 2K24, after the show, they did add the WrestleMania 40 arena as they promised, and we also got some other goodies to celebrate 40 years of WrestleMania. This year, they give us a breakdown of what we can expect in the WrestleMania 41 pack, and they are going to do the same thing. So after WrestleMania 41, we will be getting the new arena, but they will also be giving us, first, a My Faction Persona card with just a new playable superstar. Now, they didn't list anybody here specifically, but as you can imagine, I'm pretty sure it's going to be somebody on that WrestleMania 41 card. That's why I went through all of the names we saw in the trailer, because it has to be one of those superstars. Which one could it be? I'm pretty sure it's not going to be Jade Cargill. You know what? I take that back, because with this being the WrestleMania 41 pack, it actually doesn't have to be a throwback card. So it could be Jade Cargill. And she usually comes out dressed as like a superhero or something, so she may actually be a good choice for when this drops. So Jade Cargill, could it be Bianca Belair? Could it be Charlotte? No, not Charlotte. We're going to leave her and Tiffany Stratton on the side. I don't know though. If it's not somebody from the main event, who would y'all like to see? Because y'all pretty much canceled Christmas on Jey Uso a long time ago, so I don't know. Who would y'all want to see here? Let me know. Seth Rollins usually does it up for WrestleMania, so nope, he's WrestleMania main event. Ugh. Kind of stuck on that one. But I remember how Jade Cargill did it up for big events in AEW, so if she brings that same energy, then she may be my #1 choice for the first slot. Now, as far as my faction persona card for the WrestleMania main event #1, CM Punk is who we don't care about. I know y'all care about him, but over here, that's who we don't care about. Roman Reigns or Seth Rollins. As stated earlier, Seth Rollins usually goes big for WrestleMania, and out of the three, I actually prefer playing with him the most. So hopefully for me, main event night 1, I hope that goes to Seth Rollins. And my faction persona card for main event #2. Let's keep it honest, ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep it a buck. John Cena has to beat Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. This is supposed to be the biggest heel turn in WWE history. Something we thought would never happen after he left. And we're getting it in his final year. And so far, I think they've dropped the ball. Let's look back at The Rock's heel turn last year. This is a guy who I thought could never be heel again. I thought he could never get a crowd to boo him. But this man went out there and did the unthinkable. Brand new theme song, brand new music, brand new presentation. Everything just worked. He went out there and beat Cody Rhodes to a bloody pulp. Just did the most vile things. But unfortunately, John Cena did not pull off the same thing in 2025, and I thought he would actually do it bigger than The Rock did, but unfortunately, he did not. If they want this heel turn to be satisfying, John Cena has to beat Cody Rhodes, and I'm sorry, but it has to be a bloody massacre if you want to sell John Cena to me as a heel at this point, because as of right now, I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I just don't believe him. John Cena is supposed to be the greatest post-Attitude Era wrestler we have ever seen. But as of right now, with this heel run, he has not come close to the level The Rock reached in 2024. And y'all could say I'm wrong, but think and answer this question for yourself. Has the road to WrestleMania in 2025 come anywhere close to the excitement we got in 2024 when The Rock turned heel and started terrorizing everybody? Do y'all remember he told that crowd to go smoke some more crack? That is crazy work, but I'm going to leave it at that because this is not Kiss the Ring, ladies and gentlemen. Here we talk about video games. In this patch for WWE 2K25, I think it has to drop this week. I was going to go through the comment section under that post they did on X with the new trailer, but people are crashing out pretty bad because apparently some things in the game are still broken and they want them fixed. Pretty bad. I've just been in my faction for the last few weeks, and while I do realize now that it is a pretty big cash grab, overall, things in there have been working pretty good. I think they said some of the live event cards were glitched out, but I never got the cards I need to play the live events anyway, so not anything I've experienced. What other things would you guys like to see fixed in WWE 2K25? Let me know in the comment section. When do y'all think this patch is going to drop? Again, I think it has to be this week. Give me your opinions, but thank y'all for tuning into this video. Don't forget to drop a like on it and smash that subscribe button if you have not already. Bomb Squad, let's get to that.